Hello!
Ладно, все, сейчас. Ну что за наказание?
Hello, my name is Marina, and today I will show you how to create an exclusive handbag with your own hands. You probably already know that these pearl bags are the trend of 2019 to 2020. In today's video, I will show you how to weave a stylish, fashionable, bright, and most importantly, exclusive designer handbag. Yes, this process will require patience from you, but time will pass unnoticed while you watch your favorite TV series. And as a result, a fashionable accessory will be added to your wardrobe. So, let's get started. We will need a bead palette. You can use a regular saucer, fishing line. I have a 0.45 mm rubberized thread or a thin rubber band, a long needle, scissors, a button. I still can't choose one of the two, beads in the color of the main bag, and the beads themselves to your taste. I have 8 mm beads. Thread the line through the needle and pull it to the length of your arm. String the bead and leave a free end of the line for 3 centimeters. Wrap the bead in such a way that it is fixed securely. It will be enough to wrap it twice. You can see the detailed scheme of this loop. The loop will firmly fix the bead, and the line will not be visible. Then we add 3 more beads and form our cross. Insert the needle into the first bead from the bottom. Pull the needle out. And our first cross is ready. To start the second one, we need to come out of the upper bead, and the row will continue upwards. At the same time, we firmly tighten all elements. Then, we add 3 more beads and enter the initial bead from the opposite side. Pay attention to the scheme. And form our second cross. The goal is to come out of the upper bead again to continue weaving upwards. In fact, we go in circles every time, and I continue to weave a row until I make 16 crosses. For me, this is the perfect width for an evening bag. Here's an example of its capacity. Moving to the second row, we fold into the rightmost bead. We can enter it from the top or bottom, depending on whether our cross has an odd or even number. We thread 3 beads and enter from the opposite side. Please refer to the diagram. If you look closely, you'll see that in the second row, the crosses already have 2 walls, so now we'll pick up 2 missing beads. The second row moves down, so we need to go around in a circle and exit in position to form the next cross. To clarify, I drew a diagram. We continue weaving using the same principle. Pass through the bead below, make a semicircle, and pick up 2 beads. Then we look and connect, pulling through. The whole technique of weaving this bag is based on this simple logic. It's easy to understand the principle once you get into it. When the thread runs out, we need to make sure we've connected all the walls together, circled completely, and then we fold and enter chaotically under the beads, following the pattern. We can't go straight here, only right or left. Otherwise, the thread will be visible. We remember where we secured our first bead, and we do the same thing here. We wrap the bead twice, then enter a few more beads to hide the remaining thread, and cut it with scissors. This is our intermediate result. This is what it looks like. We measure the thread length by the arm's length, determine the side of the previous attachment, and secure the new thread on the same side, wrapping the bead 2-3 times. We hide the lower edge of the thread behind the beads and cut off the excess after securing the thread. We return to the starting point to continue the row. As before, we pick up 2 missing beads for the cross. And complete our second row. Look at the beauty that emerges. Going around in a circle, we move to the right bead of the lower cross. Note that the extreme cross needs 3 walls. That is 3 beads. So we pick them up and continue weaving the foundation for the bag, pulling the thread and continuing our row upwards. The base for the bag is ready. For me, it is either 27 centimeters or 24 crosses. We determine the side where all the fastenings are located, and that will be the inside of the bag. To make the outer part look perfectly neat, we fold the bag in half, count an equal number of beads on both sides, aligning and determining 4 beads in the center. The future corners of our bag. From the inside of the bag, we fix the cord and form the bag's corner. Enter 2 existing beads, add 2 more, and fix them with a cross. We tightly pull the cord, then we circle around again. From the left bead, we move to the next cross, paying attention to the scheme. We form the second corner of the bag in the same way. After that, we only need to add 1 missing bead and circle around the cross again. From the corner of the bag, we move up. The main advice here is to tighten all the weaving elements tightly and understand how the next cross should be formed and how many walls it needs. The weaving principle is the same as at the beginning. We gradually move up, tightly tightening everything. If the thread is long, we move from the corner of the bag to the second corner. If not, we fix a new thread there and determine the corners in the same way. We braid the walls from bottom to top. When everything is ready, we confidently start braiding the so-called awning. It is the cover of the bag that will be used to close it. We braid 3 or 4 rows across the entire width. We ensure that the awning is even. However, I want to make it on the diagonal. In the next row, I skip 1 stitch on both sides. Accordingly, in the next row, I will start 1 stitch lower until the awning is long enough. When the awning is complete, we fix the thread or return it to the position from which the stitches started on the diagonal. We only pass through the extreme beads, connecting them with the thread. This will make the edges of the awning and bag stronger. Next, we make a fastener. We need beads, buttons with shanks, rubber thread, and a needle that will pass the bead. We choose a place for the button. It should be located below the awning by 1.5 centimeters. We calculate the center and thread the rubber thread in the corner. I took 2 layers of the inner side of the bag. We fix the rubber closer to the center with a needle, passing through the central stitch of the button. We thread the button and go through one of the beads of this stitch. Pay attention to what it looks like up close. We go around in a circle and come back, sewing the button tightly. We go inside the bag and fix the rubber. Then we need to make a clamp. We fix the rubber on the inner side of the bag, go down to the edge of the awning, determine the center, and start threading the beads. I added a bead of a different color every 5 beads. We adjust as needed. When enough beads are added, we return to the starting bead and fix the rubber. After that, we start weaving the straps for the bag. We will need fishing line, a large needle, and beads exactly like at the beginning of our masterclass. We make a single row of crosses, fix 1 bead, pick up 3 more, and enter the first one from below. If you need to remember more, you can go back to the beginning of the video. I made a 50 centimeters handle, but of course the length is up to your taste. We attach the handle to the side walls of the bag and connect it like puzzle pieces. The outermost bead of the finished strap should be placed in the groove of the pattern, as shown in the video. Then we run the fishing line several times over the points of contact of our 2 fragments, pulling the beads tightly together during the connection. We fix the fishing line and repeat the action on both sides for reliable connection. Don't skimp on fishing line, pay attention to the points of attachment, and go around them several times for strength. And here's our bag ready. We did a great job, and it was really worth it. Just imagine, you can make a bag for yourself that matches any outfit and style. Choose your own color, shape, and design. With such a handmade accessory, your outfit will look truly magnificent. I'm already filming a new video with lots of interesting things waiting for you. So don't go far. See you on Mari Rosso's channel.